Hi, this is a story about making your dreams come true. In the March of 2010, I was a night shift taxi driver driving for Streamline Taxis in Southampton, who are the oldest taxi firm in the city. I was 21 stone and going nowhere in my life because I was driving 70,000 miles a year, but I was going nowhere in my life because I always ended up right back where I started. In the March of 2010, I decided to change my life because I had the notion that I was better than what I was currently doing. So I set myself some goals, some targets and some dreams, and I devised some rules that I would follow to see if my dreams would come true, and I decided that I would follow them no matter what the cost or what happened to see if I could make my dreams come true. So I set myself some simple dreams and I set myself some outrageous dreams. I decided that if I was going to change my life, I needed to get myself fit enough for the challenge. So one of the outrageous dreams that I set for myself was to get fit enough to run a marathon. Now at the time, I was a broke night shift cabbie, 21 stone, and I couldn't run to the toilet, let alone run 26.2 miles, which constitutes a marathon. Where would I run a marathon? I decided to run it in New York City. And at the time, I wasn't sure if New York City even held a marathon. And why run there? Because the thought of a broke, overweight cabbie getting fit and getting fit enough to get himself to New York and run a marathon seemed an impossible task. So an outrageous dream was born. Now at night, when there was downtime in the taxi business, all the taxi drivers would meet in the small forecourt in front of the taxi office, and all of the drivers, all creeds, colours and races and religions, would meet up and we'd have a good old laugh, and we'd all get on just great. And it would make us wonder why there was so much trouble in the world when we could all meet up and just get on fine. So one such night, I stepped out of my taxi to start my training. And as I waddled from one side of the forecourt to the other, and I was waddling because I was too fat to run, a taxi driver shouted out, "Hey, Dave, what are you doing?" "I'm training." Cue lots of laughing. "What are you training for?" "I'm training to run a marathon." Cue more lots of laughing and lots of mickey taking. "So where you gonna run the marathon to then, Dave?" "New York City." Cue real hysterical laughing and the start of much continued mickey taking, and I mean really cruel mickey taking. I didn't listen to them though, because I was on a mission and I had a dream. Now I didn't run the marathon in 2011, I didn't run it in 2012, but in the April of 2013 I ran the London Marathon, raising £3,000 for the national charity Dreams Come True, who raise money to make the dreams come true for seriously ill and terminally ill children. I got round in 7 hours. But then I spent 3 days on my sofa in my running kit in terrible pain, and I vowed never to run another marathon. Not never. But I went on a 77-day juice diet in the July. I lost 6 stone in weight. And in the November of 2013, I ran the New York City Marathon. I lived the dream, and I raised thousands more for Dreams Come True. Against what seemed impossible odds, in the face of the derision of my co-workers, despite the reservations of my family, I stuck to the task, I followed my rules, and my dreams came true. And in the process, I changed my life. I became the head of a UK business, an author, a motivational speaker, and above all, I became happy. And those taxi drivers, they're not laughing now. And now I spend my time talking to whoever will listen, to my family, to my friends, to my co-workers, to schools, colleges and businesses, to strangers in the street, to myself, and to just about anyone who will listen about the rules of dreaming and about how to make your dreams come true. And the message in this story is, no matter how old you are, no matter what your start in life is, no matter where you find yourself, no matter what your education or your background, you can make your dreams come true. Bye.